In this demonstration, we're going to look at the Windows PowerShell integrated scripting engine. Now what this gives me is a little bit of functionality like doing autocomplete. We've got debug functionality and we've got list of online help. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to click on Tools, and then under Tools what we'll do is we will launch the Windows PowerShell integrated scripting environment. So we'll click on this here. This will now go away and it will launch up the integrated scripting environment. So now it's launched up, so as we can see up the top here we can create scripts. Down at the bottom here we have the PowerShell interface, and across here what we have is we have access to some contextual type help. So what we'll do to start with is we'll just type in import, and what we want to do here is import module. But as we can see now, just by doing the import hyphen, it gives me a list of all commands that start with import hyphen. I'll hit my M key. And the one I want to go for here is import module. And what we can see is popped up here as well is it's popped up some information relating to the import module commandlet. So we'll click on import module. And then what we'll do here is just do a space, and then what we want to do here is just do server manager. Now that we've done that, we'll just hit the enter key, and that goes away and imports my module server manager. Now we'd just like to get a little bit of information about that, so if we just come across the modules, if I click on my little drop down here, and if we just have a look down here, and what we're going to look for here is server manager. So if we just have a look at server manager here, click on server manager, so what it's saying here is this is giving us information relating to the server manager module. Now let's just get some information relating to get Windows feature, so if we just highlight get Windows feature, so what we can see here is to import the server manager module and its commandlets, including get Windows feature, click the show details button. So we click the show details button, and this goes away and it gives me some information relating to this. So what we want to do here is we're interested in typing in some information against LON DC1. And the next thing we'll do here is we'll just click the run button, and as we can see in the Windows PowerShell button, it actually runs the command list for us. Now if we scroll this up a little bit, as we can see here, what's happened by me using that help, if we scroll all the way back up to where it started running, it's giving me information about the features currently set up on LON-DC1. I didn't have to type that in, done it all through this GUI. Next thing we're going to do here is one of our developers has kindly written a PowerShell script for us to actually create and populate the help desk users. So what we're going to do to start with is we're just going to have a look at datum.com and just verify that when we click the IT organization there is no group called help desk. So what we'll do at this point here is we'll just come to server manager, and within server manager we'll just go to tools, we'll go to Active Directory users and computers, and then once Active Directory users and computers launches up we'll just navigate through to the IT organizational unit. So within the IT organizational unit, what we can see here currently, if we scroll all of this down, what we can see is we have no group called help desk. We do have one called IT, but that's about it. So now what we'll do is we'll just navigate through the script. So I'll just come to Windows Explorer, and in Windows Explorer I'll go to my C drive. And then in my C drive, what we'll have a look at here, we'll just see if the script's there. It's not, so we'll go to our E drive, which is where our developer told us it was. Go to the lab files folder, and what we'll do here is we'll just go into the module 1 folder, and what we have here is we have the create and populate the help desk group. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to right click, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to select edit. Now when we select edit, what it does is it goes away and imports this script into the Windows PowerShell integrated scripting environment. So now what we'll do is we'll just come back to the Windows scripting environment, and as we can see, it's now pulled in our script. So what we can see here, we're going to import module Active Directory, and we're going to create a group called help desk. We're going to specify the path to be in the IT organizational unit under datum.com. Group scope is going to be universal. Now what we can see here is we're just going to get Active Directory users. We're going to filter that against department equals IT, and for each of these members here, what we're going to do here is we're going to add them to the group help desk. So now that we've reviewed that script, the next thing we need to do is run it, and in order to run the script we click the run button. Or we could have hit the F5 key. So we can now see, the scripts ran. So the next thing to do here, we'll just come to our direct users and computers. And what we can see here, there's our help desk group. So the script has indeed ran. It has created the help desk. If we just have a look at help desk, what we'll have a look at here is members. And what it's also done as well is it's added the users as well. So as we can see, PowerShell is quite powerful. It helps us to automate tasks, and with the Windows PowerShell integrated scripting environment, it makes it a little bit easier for people like me who hate typing and don't come from a scripting background. And that's the end of this demonstration of having a quick overview of Windows PowerShell ISE. Thank you.